are here with Mary Lynn Rajskub from North of North, which it's just getting glowing reviews. Everybody loves it. You must be so proud of it right now.
I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud to be a part of it. It's one of those things that I didn't think would happen, you know, that you hope for, and a show that has meaning and you know, is the beginning of a legacy for Indigenous people, and I get to be the white lady.
Yes, and you do it so well.
Thank you so much.
In the nicest way possible.
I asked my son if he thought I could play a Karen type. He's like, yes. I said, you don't have to answer that quickly. You could take a moment and think it over, but it turns out he could picture me as it, so.
Well, you were amazing in it. Everybody was amazing in it. I know Anna just got a Gotham Award nomination.
I heard that.
How proud are you?
I'm so proud of her. Well deserved. She is just a gem. And we really, I mean, you hear this all the time from actors of like, best crew, we're so close. But I mean, we were in the Arctic together.
Well, your career has spanned decades, so I'm curious as to how this show was pitched to you and what made you decide to sign on.
It was pitched to me very delicately. I got a call from both of my reps at the same time saying, would you even consider going here? We just want to make it clear it's a very small town, you know, there's no Target, there's no Starbucks. I was like, who do you think I am? I was made to go here. I play comedy clubs all over the United States. I can eat out of a vending machine. I can walk across the freeway to a Chili's and get a fried chicken salad. The Arctic was nothing like I thought it was going to be, and I was a little nervous when I landed, just taking a breath in, wondering if my insides were freezing as I was breathing. But it turns out I was okay, and you do adapt, and it was a very magical and meaningful experience, and I feel really lucky to have gotten to do it. Yeah. I'm ready for season 2.
Me too. Well, did you know anything about that area before you went there for filming, or was this just all completely new to you?
Absolutely nothing, and it's very funny now. For some reason, I'll just say to people, oh, I'm working in the Arctic, and then I'll see them a little while later, and they're like, how's your job in Alaska? It's like, it's not Alaska, it's Iqaluit, in the territory of Nunavut, all right, which I didn't know anything about, but now, you know, I'm an expert in, and I will be offended if you call it anywhere other than it is. It was a place I didn't know that I wanted to go, and now, you know, well, maybe I'll move there.
I want to talk about your character, Helen. She's the leader of the Ice Cove Community Center, but, you know, as you mentioned before, she's also a little bit of a Karen, which adds a lot of humor to her character. How much fun did you have leaning into that personality trait, and were you inspired by any real-life Karens?
I mean, I cringe when I see, I also enjoy seeing white women melt down on the internet, you know, whether it's on an airplane or in a park. That's something that I look out for, and I like to see how much I could be like that, and I like to think not at all, but you know, I am part Karen. Let's just call it what it is. I will ask for the manager, and obviously I'm not Inuit or from the Arctic, so I relate to myself in that respect, and I love that they wrote this character not just black and white, you know, she's got like a lot of levels. So she's someone that's deeply invested in the people in Ice Cove, and she also wants to leave her legacy of making it a better place. And sometimes she gets that wrong, because no matter how many years she's been there, my character also has a husband who's native to there. So, you know, she's staked her claim there, but she doesn't really get it sometimes. But I love that about her, that she's never the villain, you know? She just gets it wrong without meaning to sometimes.
It wrecks the souls because they're not chemically treated. So maybe try sand instead?
I have been salting the steps for years. Why didn't anyone ever say anything to me? Thank you for sharing your traditional knowledge with me.
Hopefully we're catching her before she pops off in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like we see her working it out with Anna's character, who it's sort of like she's the gatekeeper, but then in the later episodes she needs her. So they have this like interesting working relationship with each other.
Speaking of Anna, you know, Siaya had this pretty crazy start to the series when she accidentally made out with her long-lost biological father.
You seem pretty bold to me, like a woman who knows exactly what she wants and just grabs it. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
What was your reaction to reading that in the script for the first time?
That's funny that you bring that up, because I just read that article that was like, they tried to play it off as cringe, but that was wrong. Yeah, it's wrong, but it also, you could see it happening. They played it like you could see it happening. There's a hot guy, a hot older man who's new to town, and I think that is reflective of, you know, it's a small town. Everybody knows each other, and they use that in other parts of the show where one of the characters is like, he's my cousin, like about Ting. And so it's set up very well to be like, oh, new guy in town. She's kind of melting down. You know, she's been drinking. She's sort of impaired and making bad choices. And there's the new guy. What? End of story. She didn't know it was her. She didn't know it was her dad.